Hello guys, and Ganondorf here. This is another late one, except this time it is actually still today, for another 15 minutes. There's really not much to talk about today. I've done generally relatively little, so yeah. Yeah, like, there really hasn't been much. There has been a rumor I've seen today that I did post on the Facebook page about, of Nintendo already making their next gen console, and supposedly it's a rumor, which and somehow the name of it, the code name or whatever you want to call it, leaked, and the specs leaked and all that kind of junk. And really, okay, I can imagine hearing that. Yes, they are currently working on something, which isn't surprising. Things like consoles take several years to make. It's been out a year. I wouldn't be surprised if they are currently thinking what to do next, or will start doing so very soon. But I don't think it is anywhere near far enough along for there to be leaked specs, which tells me this is almost certainly false. It's a cool rumor. I'm not going to go into all the details here because there's a lot of them, and well, when I say a lot of details, I mostly mean a lot of details on the specs, which is why it just clearly doesn't seem right. And yeah, there's really not much for me to go on with. I'll leave a sorry. I'll leave a link in the description for you all. If you haven't seen it on the Facebook page already, then you'll see it in the description here. What I said on there, I'll just go ahead and repeat it here. I don't believe that this is facts, only because Wii U has only been out a year, as I said earlier. It's not going to be so far along where they're going to have detailed specs already planned out. I can imagine them already having an idea of what to do. You know what, the idea? I don't think it's a bad idea. It's actually really cool. It's like it's to be like where it's a combination of the handheld and the console. Like both will be paired very directly. How exactly? I didn't really see if it said. I only vaguely skimmed over it and got a basic understanding of what it was. But what I understand is they would be released as a part of the same kind of thing. They would somehow work off each other. That's all. That's mainly what I know of that. And that could be a much deeper level of working off each other than the 3DS and Wii U or Vita and PlayStation Vita or in the PS4, that kind of thing. So who's to say? It's a cool idea, and it's certainly not impossible. I mean, where else are they going to go after 3DS? I mean, really. What else could they do in that kind of line? The next thing is just for it to be, an HD handheld. So that's about the best suggestion. If this rumor is in fact somewhat true, then Nintendo Fusion, as both of these things combined are called, or whatever is called, which is actually a cool name, then I would say it would probably happen 2016 through 2018. Around late 2017, the Wii U would reach its 5th birthday, which is a good amount of time for a console life cycle. Could stand to be a little bit longer, but unless the sales pick up, that's a good life cycle for a console that's fairly And then the 3DS like in February, about a month from now in February 20 something, if I think it was. I can't remember. I looked it up earlier. It will be turning 3 years old. It will be. In 2017, at this point, that'll be in 2017, that'll be, 6 years. 6 years for the handheld, and 5 years for the, actually, it'd be nearing 7 years, because it would only be a few months off if it was to be after the Wii U's, if that was to happen then. Or if anything, it would release sometime. Okay, so let's say their new console was to release holidays 2017. One, we all know that it wouldn't work anyway, simply due to the fact that year, if we were to leave Code Geass, we'd all get under the rule of a country named Britannia with giant robots. Jokes aside, or at least Japan would. Don't know about the rest of the countries. So next week. Yeah, there's really, but with that, at that point, that'd be a lot. That's a decent amount of a lifespan for both of those. So yeah, it wouldn't be the end of the world for that to go. Yeah, you got your money's worth out of it. I saw a comment on the IGN's video, which is where I first went through it, went through and heard about it. Either that or it was another video by K-Wing, but I can't remember if I watched that one or IGN's, and K-Wings didn't go into a lot of details, just mentioning it. Okay, I'm sorry I lost my train of thought there. So I'm gonna get all the yawns out of my system. I don't know why I'm yawning quite so much. Wasn't doing it until I started doing this vlog. That is how it goes, I suppose. So yeah, that wouldn't be that in the end of the world. I just don't think at this point it's a good choice. No. The comment I mentioned, it said something like, if Nintendo wants to catch up with the PS4, they're going to have to announce it and release it this year. Which honestly just made me laugh, because that would essentially make it, if they were to release it just past like whatever, when the Wii U released, Wii U only being 2 years old when they replaced it, which wouldn't seem a smart move to me. Might just be me, but 2 years is not enough for a console. Not at all. So yeah, like I said, stop yawning. Like I said, the link will be in the description below, and I hope you guys enjoy whatever. Hope you feel free to have a debate in the comments, and I'll try to, or if not just debate, just comment your thoughts on it, and I'll reply if it's something I think I can reply to, and we'll see where that goes. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry for all the yawns. Have a good night. Ganondorf out.